My name is Shen-en Chen. I'm a professor at the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering. The power plant design course was one of the two classes that when we started EPIC Center at UNC Charlotte, that we wanted to satisfy the requirements for the state to help us in developing workforce development for the power industry. But when I took over the class, I was really thinking that I wanted to give students a more holistic view of how a power plant is built and designed. I actually give them class projects that start from scratch, how you design a power plant. For example, 2002, I was in Kenya developing a hydropower plant for a local village. And I took that idea and then allowed the students to replicate what I did before. The entire energy industry today is actually a lot of geopolitical because of people's concern about climate extremes. And from there, I started to talk to them about the history of energy. So we have been using fire for many, many years, but when we start developing bulk energy production is when we have steam engine. You know, that was back in the 1800s. And then today we generate a lot of electricity still using the same principle. We heat up waters and water becomes steam, steam pushes the turbine, turbine generates electricity. The bottom line is that we use a lot of fossils and that creates climate issue. And because of people's concern about climate change, suddenly we see there is a mix of people pushing for more renewable energy. That captures the entire picture because I think it's really important for students to be aware that if they so choose to join in this industry, they will be seeing the dynamic side of this for the next 50 years. And the students actually are able to see the kind of projects that they can be part of. As a matter of fact, after last night's lecture, one of the students called me and he's really excited about gaining some international experience. So I was able to share with him my own experience. You will find the faculties at UNC Charlotte are very accessible. We wanted students to reach out to us and talk to us in a very personal way because that's really where the bigger impact comes from, is that personal relationship. Energy concentration is really important because I think for the students, if they can have this particular expertise, they can work for the energy sector, which is probably going to be the most important energy sector for the next 50 years to come. And they will be able to join in a very special industry that will impact millions of people. And I think that's a good thing for engineers to have.